Hi, I'm Kyle Smith with Ameripino. I just want to thank everyone who's been watching my videos, and I figured I'd try and better explain my Philippine vacations and what all happened to me while I was on my vacation. Umaga, ¿cómo está? Good morning. It is morning here anyways. But I just wanted to more or less explain a little bit about my Philippine vacation. If y'all have been kind of reading some of the comment or some of the stuff I've been writing along with my videos, it's kind of, I go into depth about a few things. But most of all, my vacation to the Philippines was, I guess, by chance. What all started out is from a dart throw. I've got this big old poster of the world and a dartboard. Well, I kind of got bored one day and I said, where should I go? I'm bored. So I picked up a dart, closed my eyes, and threw the dart. And of course, it landed on the Philippines. Well, I started doing a lot of looking, internet searching, and you know, the typical stuff, trying to figure out what all there was to do there, what do I need to do, what can I expect once I land there in Manila. Well, you know, and on and on. And then I have a friend of mine, and he said, he tried me on this one little, I don't know, it's where you can talk to different people in different countries. I figured, well, I'll try it. So I got to talking to a few people there in the Philippines. And it kind of went on from there. I talked to one person, then I would talk to another person, then I'd talk to another person. And the more I got to talking with them, kind of experiencing kind of what they go through, they kind of explain some of their day-to-day stuff that they do, what I can kind of expect when I'm there. So I actually got to talking to this one girl, and she said that her brother does tours, or can do tours. I'm like, well, that sounds pretty cool, especially for this Kentucky hillbilly that kind of wants to get out and see the world. And I said, well, when can we actually get this going? And so we talked there for about another week or so. We set up some times and some dates to when they can pick me up at the airport, and just talking about all the hotels and stuff we can stay in and places that we can go. I'm like, this sounds pretty awesome. Especially me, I've never really been out of the United States that much. And I figured this would be a good life experience. But I really didn't expect to get the experience that I ended up with. And I tell you what, sorry, getting a little emotional. But the experience that I got from the Philippines, it's kind of hard to explain, but you can feel it. I mean, I certainly did. It's just, with my first experience being there in the Philippines, we landed, I was kind of, on the what's going to happen stage. But the more I stayed there and kind of got to looking around, I mean, it was kind of overwhelming at first. But once the girl showed up and her brother, which ended up, it was actually Ate Julie and Cunha Bernard Sibaluca, sorry. And they picked me up at the airport and we went to the hotel, which I only got to sleep about 3 hours that night. But we got up and we left, and we headed to Palawan. Well, once we got to Palawan, we went to the Underground River, and awesome places. I mean, really awesome places. But what got my attention as much as what the scenery is the people. The more I got to talking to the people, finding out their cultures and how their day-to-day life was, it was just surreal. I mean, not only was the beauty in the islands itself, I mean, every turn there was something different, something unexpected, especially for me. But what was really unexpected was the generosity, the kindness, the laughter of the Filipino people themselves. And with the Philippines, there's just so much. I mean, so much that you can see and do. But like I said, what really got me was it was the people. The people, the culture, the islands, and the beauty. But it's kind of hard to explain unless you actually been there and feel it. I mean, it's just, it was just surreal. But back to the reason I'm trying to explain some of this. I just wanted to show you people out there some of the stuff I experienced. And I know I apologize for a lot of just slideshows and not a whole lot of videos, especially with me talking and being in them. Because when I first started this, I didn't really expect to be doing a YouTube channel. But the reason I started the YouTube channel is people was all the time asking me, how was the Philippines? What was it like? What was your experiences? Well, my experiences, I could tell them, but they couldn't really comprehend what I was talking about. But I highly recommend, if anybody can go to the Philippines at least once in their life, to go and experience it. It's just surreal. I mean, the beauty's there everywhere. But to make a long story short with some of this, what I'm trying to, is this video here, it's showing some clips of Julie Sibaluka. And throughout my vacation, I went through my first vacation, I come back to the States, we kept talking and communicating, and she would send me pictures of her day-to-day things and pictures of her daughter Jana, and more how we kind of grew into a great friendship, a really great friendship. And by the time of the second vacation we had it planned up, well, I kind of had a surprise for her, and hopefully she'll like the surprise. We'll go from there.
You are sacred in a way. I don't know God, but still have faith that He will manifest some way when I am next to you.
But yes, on this second vacation, it was more special than the first one. And but the reason I'm saying that is I had a plan, or kinda had a plan. It didn't really go off like I wanted to, but close enough. But I apologize, I did not get no video or pictures, but I finally bravened up throughout the countless emails, the video calls, the messages on Facebook. I mean, we would talk every day. We would send pictures. We would send videos of stuff we're doing. And finally, like I said, we just, on the second vacation, I wanted to make it special, because throughout all that, we grew more and more closer together. So by midways down San Vicente in Palawan at Victoria Beach House, which is an awesome place. I mean, it's an awesome place. Nice, beautiful beach, wonderful service, lovely beach houses. I can talk highly of this place. Yeah, it was just awesome. And it was that evening we got back from island hopping, and I decided that it was time to ask. Because on this vacation I actually took her parents and her brother and her brother's wife, and we took them out. We went there to Victoria Beach, and they got these picnic tables that kind of made out of driftwood. They're pretty cool. And we were sitting out there, and I decided, well, it's time to ask. So like I said, I apologize for not having no pictures, no videos, but we kind of had to make it quick because there was a small storm rolling in when I was wanting to ask. But I was wanting to do it while the sun set, which is going to kind of make it more, more romantic, I guess, because she loves sunsets. So I tried to set that up, and it kinda happened and kinda didn't. But anyways, I ended up proposing to her, and she said yes, of course. Thank goodness. And so I just kind of wanted to share with you guys how it all started, what I fell in love with first and what ended up falling in love with, and how the Philippines, it changed my life, it changed my perspective, it's changed everything in me. I mean, I feel I want to be outside more. I want to experience more new things, I guess. But the Philippines, it's changed my everything.
We made all our memories here, felt our joys and shed our tears. And when the Holy Ghost appears, hope he sends me back a few more years. I'll be buried next to you. The world will keep on turning too. But if I am next to you,